Why, hello, and welcome back to another episode of Voice of the Rings. I'm your host and guide, Zollin Ironshield, and we're back with another LOTRO guide today, my friends. And I want to show you quickly how you can make your skirmish shoulder look really, really cool. All right, cosmetically. Like, you ever seen the person, you're like, man, that guy's so cool, he's got a dwarf, or he's got a hobbit, or like, you know, oh, why is his skirmish soldier an elf instead of just random guy that follows me around, right? Or even a different cool-looking Rohirrim, okay? So sometimes you can get them from social events, but the easiest way to do it is to come to the skirmish camp and just find the person that says cosmetics. It can be this nice elf maiden here, Membis? Is that her name? Is that your name, ma'am? Anyway, or you can go to any skirmish camp as long as you go to the cosmetic person, okay? And you click on them here, and then you can go into the search thing up here if you want, if you don't want to look through every single of these 18 pages, and you can look for cosmetic clothing, cosmetic items, soldier races. Oh, look at that. So you can buy any of these. You could make your, you know, an elf sire, which is a man, or elf maiden, or an elf, you know, female, right? Or you could have, you know, a race of, man or, you know, male or female here of the humans, and then we got hobbits, and we got there's only male dwarves. I'm sorry, guys, they're just dwarves. Everyone knows that dwarves look very close, and they all pop out holes in the ground, right? LOTRO likes to keep to that fun little lore that Tolkien made as a joke. So anyway, yeah, I obviously use the dwarf one, so I already have that one. You can see I already have the Hobbit one too as well. You just right click it and you basically learn it, you consume it. So if I wanted to have a Hobbit lass, let's say too, as one of my companions to help me in skirmish battles, I right click and then you can see right here it appears there's old script of, oh no, excuse me, that is the wrong one. Where did it put it? Oh, I'm sorry. It immediately takes uses it. So here on my thing, you can see I acquired it. It cost 5 marks to get. You acquired soldier race Hobbit lass, right? And then it says in blue, you've acquired a new trait, Hobbit lass. Now, what if I want to make my skirmish soldier a Hobbit lass? Okay, so for one, usually you can't summon your skirmish soldier in the world unless you have a special token to do so, which I believe I do have. Do I have one on me? I do not. But let me just show you how to apply the look, okay? So then you're going to go to your skirmish captain here, all right? You're going to go to manage your traits, okay? So at the top here, you're always going to have the role you're using, or the class of skirmish soldier you have, right? There's herbalist, there's, you know, fighter, and there's a couple other ones. Again, you can see protector, sage, warrior is the fighter. And they all have special different abilities and stuff below. But to the right of that, you will place your appearances of your character, okay? So this is where you do it. So again, if I wanted to change to this hobbit guy, I can remove these dwarf ones here. And, you know, and then move that, and now look, I can choose one of the hobbit races. Now, it does matter, as you can see here, I can't apply these, it says, unless I have a dwarf kind. So I can't do noble outfit, hair color, white, guardian's outfit. I can't do these unless it says right there, requirement at the bottom. You must have following traits slotted. Dwarf. Okay, so I'd have to have the dwarf, and then I can apply his looks, or however looks I have for that particular dwarf, right? But now let's say I want to do the Hobbit lass, right? So I can apply that confirm, and now I would have a Hobbit lass. Now again, if you don't want to do it, you can say cancel, right? And you will just go back to having it set up the way you had it before, right?
What do you
You're set. I have a whole video on skirmish too. You can always go to the barter guy on the captain, and this is where you get that first, where you get your skills, and where you select your first warrior, sage, whatever you want to be, and their super abilities, right? So that's how you're gonna, and this is also how you buff them up. You can buff up their abilities and their skills with your marks, right? And again, I have most of mine in my herbalist, as you can see here. I don't use this one ability, so most of mine are these ones that are really high up, level 64, okay, for my herbalist. Again, since I DPS and tank most of the time, I like to just have a heal guy to help me heal and stay up. That's pretty much how that goes. Right, little side note there. But this is cosmetic video. That's what this guide video is for. But again, you can go through and they're going to all be here, again, soldier races. So again, I'm just going to barter. These only cost 5 each, so I don't see why I wouldn't just buy all of these and just get them in my collection. As you see, there's a red outline going around them when I already own them. So perfect. So now you get dwarf kind, right? So I can get a dwarf with red hair, right? Now these are a little bit, not really a huge difference in price. I have to do with extra 2 medallions. I have so many, I'm just gonna buy all the dwarf things. And I can cosmetically change the look of my dwarf whenever I want. He could have short hair. He could have thinning hair. He could have short hair with a beard. Thick beard, right? Long hair, all right? Commer's outfit. merchant outfit, noble's outfit, worker's outfit, right? Again, these are all particularly for the race of dwarf. If you hover them, they will say right there again in the requirement, you know, race of dwarf. Now again, for me, I can get all of these if I wanted to. I could just keep going, right? I could just get all of these. So for dwarf kind, but now let's say that hobbit I got, right? So I go to the hobbit ladder lass, right? Again, they kind of separate man, woman, hobbit lad, lass, elf sire, elf maiden, right? And then dwarf for dwarf kind. So again, that's how they do the organizing here. And that's how basically cosmetically you change the look of your soldier in game. It's that simple. You choose these things and then you go over to the skirmish captain and you go into the manage traits, have your race, whatever your class, you know, classes you're using, which again, I use that loosely. It's like the special ability of your helper, right? Is he a herbalist? Is he a warrior? Is he a protector? They're basically like slightly different little class versions than regular classes, right? And then make sure you choose what race, and then whatever special other 3 you want to mix in there, look, hair color, beard, all that kind of stuff, you throw in there. Color hair, what it looks like full, you know, you can throw in. Again, you can only have 3 others, but anyway, that's how you do it. It's that simple. And then call them inside the skirmish, they'll look different. Again, if you have one of those special tokens, you can get the special tokens that allow you to do that. But you know, it's not that big of a deal. So, you guys, anyway, you have a wonderful day in Middle-earth. Hopefully this little quick guide video will help you out on cosmetically setting up your skirmish soldiers. And you have a wonderful day in Middle-earth, my friends. And thank you so much to Skumley for being a royal guard supporting the channel. Subscribe button's gonna be right up there on the road to Bree. And Zollin picked out an episode up there for you. You want to check that out? You need another guide video right up there. And I put that playlist over there. A LOTRO tale with voiceovers and Lord of the Rings Online, our main content here on the channel. And you have a great day in Middle-earth, my friends. I'll see you.